For the third time
For
today.
the third time today. We are using the Saturday to the most.
We're adults with no friends left in the country, so we have sad lives where we just watch BTS videos all day, apparently.
I'm not complaining. Anywho, hi guys, hi Arby. We are reacting to Fake Love today. We did Black Swan last, which is very simple in its concept of just one location, lots of lighting and smart camera choices. And I thought we would do the opposite and do Fake Love, which has lots of sets and cool stunts and lots of visuals and stuff that Hype built specifically for this music video.
Cool.
So let's do that.
Great.
And a lot of practical stuff you can look out for. Let's go. There's also a nice storyline in here. This is part of the BU, but you haven't watched those yet.
That was neat.
I'm gonna pause right
Digital
there
background.
because this, I don't know, I'll need to go double check, but this is probably one of the most beautiful frames that has ever existed.
No, I'm gonna say it's a screen or something. Or
I'll
even,
double check after, we'll put it in the edit.
Well, if somebody knows what it is, let me know. But I'd say it's a screen or something. I doubt that that's a...
There's definitely a behind the scenes, so I can find out right after this. But it's
I mean,
how
unless
beautiful.
someone made that artwork, in which case I would be like, that's freaking impressive.
But it is how beautiful. This whole intro is just...
Congratulations, you made it 23 seconds in. I'm not so sure, it's moving. Green screen, maybe? Explosion's always cool. Okay, whoever can tell me how that's done, please tell me. Not the explosion, this background. Whether it's just a green screen or whatever.
I'll check as well.
Color work on point, that was very cool.
It's one of my favorite moves. Why?
It always goes back 5 seconds.
Yeah, but not when we are on... Ah! The mirrored. He's talking about mirrors and they're adding it to the choreography. Puppeteering. Also Jimin looking...
Color work is on point.
like a beauty. Also,
matching the shots again.
Flower's gone. That's part of the storyline.
Pretty cool. Practical or?
Practical. He's on a wire and they just dropped the floor.
Are these all sets that they built, I assume?
Yeah.
That as well, one on top of the other or
Those are all
LEDs? Or panels?
Panels to represent screens. We'll talk about the story a little after.
I love the matching of the colors, like in the scene with what they're wearing. It's very cool.
I'm not gonna go into the BU story, but we'll break down the lyrics a little.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the visuals and stuff. I'm not looking at the lyrics.
Do that. We'll talk about it afterwards because they'll tie in a little.
I could have Snickers right now.
That is the scene where everybody was like, "Are those Snickers? Are we sponsored?"
Hashtag branding.
It's not really.
No,
I mean, it is, but...
No, I mean how you pick up Snickers branding like this. I mean, I knew that was a Snickers bar before it even looked. Maybe I have a Snickers addiction. Clever.
This one, it gets real cool. Because we always tell a story.
But that's what a good music video should be. It shouldn't just be say it every time. Just asses and boobs.
Okay, looking so soft. Petals from the flower from earlier.
He's in his shirt, it's all ripped and broken.
Okay with it.
This must have sucked to film. I wonder how many times do they have to do this and being wet in jeans.
We can watch the behind the scenes quickly after.
So did they buy all the Snickers in Korea or something? He's sitting there. Am I gonna die?
And the iconic...
Where's the shoulder?
No, that was the iconic shirt lift. In every performance he does it of the song. It's become a thing. The cameraman is ready with it in every performance.
See how that flowed across the shots as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just a really big print. Yeah. It's just a big wallpaper. Because that's why the perspective changes like that.
That's my future tattoo, that. Save me when it's this way
Yes,
around.
I
If you
know.
flip it, it says I'm fine.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm gonna have that done.
Ambergram?
I love these shots. With that background and just the silhouette.
I love this set. Really?
That's reoccurring
Yeah, I'd
individuals.
almost bet that that's just a wallpaper. Because it looks a bit like almost pixelated. No, I must say, although they're not my type of music, their music videos are really
On point, right?
on point out. Like you can see they have a passion for it, they have an eye for detail, they know what they're doing.
We'll have a look at the behind the scenes just now. It's quite short, so I'm sure we can do it in. So one of my favorite
Although
things
they're
is
the
this
perspective- I
move.
don't understand.
That'll be part of the choreography when we do it with Layla. So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
storyline...
If Layla says the choreography is very easy again, might upset other people.
I'm not getting into that. I replied in the comments. The storyline of this song is basically love, how people can change themselves for other people. And obviously it is linked to love again, and most people will probably say that, you know, you can relate. The easiest way of relating it is to a relationship, of how if you want to be with someone, you tend to change yourself to match their expectations.
personality
And
and
then,
stuff.
I mean, there's a whole verse with RM where he, at the beginning, where it's like, who am I, basically? Or I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Okay, and so it becomes self-destructive. That's kind of
Yeah.
what that refers to.
Yeah. I want to be a good man just for you. I gave the world just for you.
Containers always make such a cool
I
set.
changed everything just for you. Now I don't know me. Who are you?
Distracted by the shots.
Of course he is. And it's basically the whole thing, and that's why it's fake love. At what point is it not real anymore because you're not who you are in the relationship, or in the... I mean, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be a relationship between friends, can be in family. But we
See,
all tend to put on a facade for other people.
I love that, because like a lot of music videos these days are also then just, you'll have the band playing on a beach or something and just have the crazy handheld shots running around the band, but there's no story. Whereas this has a whole story to it. You can watch this almost as a mini movie.
So then
What
at some
music videos
point,
do you think?
theoretically, what we should do is introduce you to the actual BU. So as I told you, they have certain songs where they do the music videos, where they have their BTS universe that ties in, where they have their deeper message that pulls through. Because they didn't want it to relate back to themselves, so they created personas, basically, and they each play a character who then addresses mental health, domestic violence, and a whole bunch of really serious issues. And they carry that through certain songs. This is one of them, which is why the Snickers actually have theoretically a slightly deeper meaning than just...
It's a lot of Snickers. Did
Snickers.
they eat all of them? Are they real Snickers?
I don't know.
But yeah, that's my main thing. Like,
So and not all of their music videos tie into the BU. It's just certain ones. So you do still have some.
but it
of
doesn't
them.
matter. But even individual videos still have.
Well, not all. I mean, if we look, maybe we'll react to Dynamite at some point, which you'll enjoy because you can actually, you know, you don't have to read lyrics. That's fairly straightforward in its because
I mean,
it
they
was
don't all have to
done
be.
more as a like summer vibe. So there's no huge deep meaning to it, but it's a fun music video and there's fun effects and so on as well. So we can react to that too.
But
Anyways,
I understand
why people get attached.
I was going to say you people, but I mean you guys who are huge fans. It's not my type of music, but I understand where you guys get your love from and why you guys love them so much.
And that's just, you haven't seen, so I think Most people get attached, and I was one of them, by their music first, and then you start going into their content because they have so much of it, of their variety show, their their vacation shows, and so on and so forth, and then you start learning about them.
I feel like you have to be a little bit narcissistic to be on camera that much. No, don't.
Attack him! Do it! Do it! Do it! I don't think it's narcissistic. So
there's nothing bad about it. We film ourselves as well. We're busy filming ourselves. We have a vlog channel. I mean, what does it say about us?
But I think it happened in a more organic way for them because it all stemmed from the fact that they came from a small company and they got bullied a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And so they couldn't go, either they weren't invited to variety shows and on to all of these things, or when they went, they would get like properly bullied while they were there. There's a famous story, and that was slightly after their debut and so on, so they were already like kind of big, where JK, aged, correct me if I'm wrong, I think 18 or 19, so very young, went to one of those variety shows and to break the ice with the other people. He was alone, not with BTS. He brought hamburgers and sodas and whatever, so that, you know, they could share a meal and, you know, make friends. All of the adults on set were like, what is this? Why did you bring leftovers? And refused his food. And then he was sitting there all like, you could see he was like so close to potentially having like a meltdown. That's why they then basically decided, if we can't do it through other people and we're not going to be treated well, then we will do our own. And that's why everything they do is basically linked back to their company. They do very few things that aren't their own content in a way. Let's do the behind the scenes quickly.
Okay, that's definitely a wallpaper of some kind.
But it is there. Can we get a different angle on it? Okay, the Snickers look real.
Yeah, but they could be prop Snickers. I wonder if they're prop Snickers. Okay, I've got a task for you. Go make 500,000 Snickers bars, but they aren't real.
I feel like at some point it might just be easier and cheaper to buy Snickers.
Sure, they just bought the Snickers. I mean, that's an interesting order as well. Amazon, 500 Snickers.
Or maybe the top layer is real and then underneath they have some... The dream. Who doesn't want to lie on? Me when I'm having a bad day.
You're not yourself, have a Snickers bar.
Everyone was in my space because you had the Snickers bars. So his whole part, I forgot to talk about it when we were on it. So again, with the screen as well, fake love from fans and from the internet. So his whole storyline is him being on the phone and the phone's reflecting all around him, because even when the phone disappears out of his hands, they're still flashing.
YouTube comments can be
nasty.
I never understood that. Why do people go and dislike? I'm gonna piss someone off now, but why do you go dislike people's videos? If you don't like the video, just go watch something else, man. Face I make every Monday morning.
Tay-Tay, he's such a puppy. I just want to squish him.
It's a wallpaper.
Is it a wallpaper? Yeah, you can see the line.
Yeah.
You can see the line. It's because we want sound.
Yeah. It just edits it out.
Yeah.
Microwave?
That's one of the biggest things about JK, because he is the guy who's the daredevil who will literally jump off anything and anything, will give
Are you scared of that?
any ride, but is apparently afraid of microwaves.
Hey, I mean, you know. They make balls hot but leave your food cold.
True story. Maybe he's been burnt one too many times by his food. Jenny. Messy haired Jen.
Assume that was just air cannons.
And paper. Lots of paper. See, Jen is again the...
See, so although the sets and stuff look elaborate, it's actually, they simplified that Like, you don't need to go huge. You can do things very simply.
Look at him, guys. Look at him.
Can't get a word in with her again.
Sorry, you got... Okay.
No, it's fine. I said what I wanted to say. Keep going.
I get distracted by Jimin's smile.
Just want to know how often they did that. Not often, I assume.
Bye. In the other BU things, he's generally with fire and Jimin is with water, so it ties back in. The real question is how many takes do we ruin because we laugh at each other?
The real question is where did they get all this energy from?
Magic. They're all unicorns.
I think you get fueled by your passion and your stuff. So the more you do it, the more energy you get.
They work so hard.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you can see the passion for it. You can see it. In fact, I should have definitely done one take where they didn't warn them.
J-Hope would have shat his pants.
Exactly, bloopers, man.
He probably did anyways. We love J-Hope. He's our sunshine. Yeah,
okay,
so lots of practical stuff, lots of goofing around. They work very, very hard. There is behind the scene stuff where...
Please remind her to be in the middle of the frame and not like chilling over there somewhere.
Yeah, tell me guys, correct me. Yeah, so there's behind the scenes stuff where you see that they're like collapsed on the ground, sleeping on the floor, sleeping wherever they can, when they can. They'll get like the 10-minute power nap in.
No, but it shows a passion for your art, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%.
Keep going back to Taylor Swift, but a lot of their stuff reminds me of her. Because we watched the documentary with her, and there was also times where she was in the studio writing her songs and she'd sleep on her couch and stuff, and you can just see that passion for your work. It shows in your music videos and what your songs do and so on.
Yeah, so very different.
Evidently, I'm you, but just for Taylor Swift.
Ironically, that he's the Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift
there's
too.
other guys out there who are Swifties, guaranteed.
100%. Have you seen her? She's beautiful.
Legs for days. Anyways.
Maybe we should react to Taylor Swift songs. Do you want us to react to Taylor Swift songs? We'll put it in the link. We won't put it in the link below. Comment below if you want us to... I can't English anymore. You say it.
Take two, try it again.
Put a comment below if you want us to react to Taylor Swift songs too. Or any other bands, or any other musicians. Just anything you want us to react to. Say it. We'll do it. Promise. It might take a while to get there, but we'll do it. Same with BTS content. I've seen most of it. I don't know how far I can get him to... Because he's not good with... His brain doesn't work well with watching stuff and reading.
Yeah. That's why for
subtitles.
all of these, I've been just watching the choreography. I haven't really been reading the lyrics.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can get him to watch... Maybe run BTS we could do, because, I mean, you don't really need to... I mean, it's more fun when you read the goofing around, but it's a lot of games and stuff, so you might be able to get away with...
Well, we'll try one and we'll see how it goes.
We'll have to put those on Patreon, which we are organizing, because I think those will definitely get flagged or blocked. So if you want us to do that, pop it below. If there's anything else I should make him react to, tell me. And we will see you in the next one. Bye!